All right, so I'm Eric with CinemAddicts, and I'm here with Casper Kelly, the writer and director of the Adult Swim Yule Log. And for anyone that's seen it, will know some stuff we're going to get into. Those who have not, maybe check it out. Otherwise, talking about how you shoot a log on fire for 2 hours is might not be as interesting to you. So maybe go check out 2-3 minutes of it just to get an idea of what you're in for, and then maybe come back to this. But all right, I think they're all gone. No, you two, get out of here. Go watch Yule Log and come back. All right. Okay, they're gone. So Casper, what the fuck? So I'm Emma hit me up about this. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, Yule Log. That'll be fun. And then I'm watching it about 2 minutes in, starting to hear stuff in the background. And then oh wow, this is freaking cool. I think it hasn't been since I think it was a couple years ago during the Super Bowl. There was a big deal that they were going to have a trailer for Cloverfield Paradox, the new Cloverfield movie. And then instead of playing, they played the trailer, but then they said, watch it on Netflix after the Super Bowl. And I remember watching that, go, holy crap. And this kind of has that same kind of flavor of, oh yeah, I'm going to watch Rick and Morty and watch this Yule Log for a bit. And wait, what is this? I don't know what the reaction is going to be. But I imagine it's going to be exciting for some people.
Good. I hope so.
How did you hide this from everyone up until now?
I got to give our excellent PR team a lot of credit. How are we hiding it? I think everyone who's involved gets the idea of it and is excited to surprise people. And that's harder to do now with the communication we have. So, but it's fun to be surprised and suddenly hopefully have a treat land in your lap. So, yeah, so hopefully that works.
Yeah. And when was this your idea that you pitched to Adult Swim, or did they come at you with it, or how did all that manifest?
It was just an idea I had in the holidays last year of seeing a Yule log, and I just got this image of blurry legs walking in front of it and some dialogue. And I thought, oh yeah, you're locked off on this Yule log, and then you could actually have a story, have it become a movie. And it kind of grew from there.
Yeah. And you did commit to that through a lot of the movie, of just being on the log and then backed up a bit. And I'm like, wow, this is like watching a play. This is kind of cool. And then you had that there was someone put down like an ice bucket or something in the foreground. And then you played with that a little bit. You had some fun stuff going on in there.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a matter of layering and trying to utilize limitations as long as you can until it's time to do something else. Yeah.
And then also I don't know how much we want to get into that. There's a bit about the fireplace. Like, the fireplace is front and center. I mean, the Yule log itself is a villain in the movie. But the the idea of going into the fireplace, that was very strange. I mean, you did Too Many Cooks, and that's a perfect example of kind of how it starts off as a thing. Okay, I think I know what this is, and then you just have a way of going off the rails in a beautiful way, and it's no different here.
Thank you.
What was, I guess, the ideas of, like, when you're writing, do you just like, you know what, that idea is stupid, I'm gonna write it? Oh no, that's not stupid at all, that's freaking cool. Like, how's the writing process for stuff like that go?
Oh yeah, you're right. It is sort of just brainstorming and daydreaming about what you want to happen or what might be cool. And then in Too Many Cooks and in this one, I kind of just decided to use all of them. Like, I think a normal movie, they might have gone, okay, we'll pick this villain and extrapolate from there. But I kept getting different ideas for villains. So I'm like, why not use all of them?
Yeah. And Yeah, there's plenty of other villains to come. Also, I wanted to talk about the end credits. There was a voice I heard that sounded very familiar to me. I was like, where have I hadn't heard the song before, but I know that voice. And then it gets to the music credits and it's Mike Greer. I'm like, why do I know that name? And oh, okay. Oh, there it is. So how did that come about? Because that
Puddles
was
the Clown, you mean? Yes.
yeah, you said it. I didn't want to say it, but you said
Okay. Oh, is that yes.
but
No, I think that's okay. Well, he lives here and he's a friend. I've been friends with him since before he was Puddles. And it just and I had that song, I wrote the lyrics, and my friend Sean Coleman, who wrote Too Many Cooks, composed that song, and we recorded it with Mike, and it was a treat for me. And I originally was going to have Puddles possibly in the movie singing in the background on a certain set in the fire, but he was on tour, so we weren't able to use him while we were shooting. So I thought, well, let me get him to do a song then.
yeah, and he's got such a beautiful voice, and it kind of I don't know, not ironic. My brain doesn't work this morning, but it went really well and just kind of brings you down from the chaos that happened all before that.
Oh, thank you. Because I didn't have time to screen this with people, so I always was like, does this work? Does this fit? So I'm glad you like the song. I like it too. So yeah, I'm glad. That makes me happy.
Now, how does I gotta imagine screening would hurt a movie like this, because you figure you screen a movie like this, and then you start getting notes of like, oh, that's weird, and that's I don't understand that, but I think that's a lot of the charm in what you do. And so I imagine if you're screening it, getting those notes and then having to go back and like cut stuff that just is just ridiculous and charming and awesome.
Well, not it. I think what you're saying is like a focus group or something.
Okay.
Yes, I think that would, but luckily Adult Swim is very creativity friendly and very creator friendly. And they did watch it and they supported it. You know, they had a couple of small notes, but it was a negotiation, and they got it. And it was great. What I meant was sort of watching it with a live audience where you can just feel if what's working or what's dragging a little bit. You just get a feeling, you know. But we just didn't really have time to do that. But then again, that's not quite true, because we had such a compressed schedule. We had 6 editors, so we all would watch it. So yeah. So I guess we did have a screening.
Do you bring like one of your friends that hadn't seen it and you go, come here, check this out. What the fuck is wrong with you? This is awesome.
Yes, I did.
That's sweet. Also, I didn't know this before, but you wrote the Cheddar Goblin sequence from Mandy. Mandy's like one of my favorite movies ever. And the Cheddar Goblin was awesome. I like anything green with big ears, since my favorite favorite movie is Gremlins. So how did that come about?
Are you using this interview as video, or is it a transcript, or how are you using it?
I can use it for whatever you want.
Okay.
But probably not transcript. It'll either be video or audio.
Okay. Well, I was going to bring out the Cheddar Goblin, but
do it.
Such a pile.
We'll use that part for video for sure.
We have time. Give me 1 second.
All right.
Hello there.
Oh, sweet.
Anyway, yes. Sorry to derail that, but.
So my address is 4440 Saddlewood Drive, Colorado Springs, Colorado. You can send it there whenever you like.
Okay. Is overnight okay?
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, how did you come across how did you get involved with Mandy?
Oh, they just sent me a mysterious email. Panos and I became friendly after Too Many Cooks, and I got an email from Belgium from one of his producers that they had this idea of a commercial, because they were looking at props in that sort of 7-Eleven shop. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where Mandy works. And they had a product. They were thinking of fake products to fill it out. And they got the idea of cheddar goblin macaroni and cheese. So then they wanted to do a commercial, but Panos couldn't do it because he was shooting the movie. So they asked me to.
Awesome. Well, looks like, unfortunately, it looks like we're about out of time, but I want to thank you for coming on. And this was a wonderful surprise, a wonderful Christmas present you
Oh,
bestowed
great.
upon me. And I cannot thank you enough for that, especially. You got any more hidden movies, like a hidden Marvel or hidden Star Wars or hidden, hopefully not, but yeah.
I'm trying, Eric. I'm trying. I got the bug now. I want to make more movies.
Yeah. Well, that I gotta say you're pretty talented, and I love your just wacky, kind of insane kind of mind, and I can't wait to see more of what you do.
Oh, thank you so much.